For this video is going to be about games that I plan to get back into, right? So games that I plan to get back into, whether most likely it's like games that I never finished, or games that I put like on the shelf to play something else, right? And yeah, like and subscribe please, and check out my recent videos. I'm gonna do more drawing videos soon. I'm gonna do more drawing videos. The first one's gonna be Elden Ring. It's a big one. Elden Ring, I played for almost 30 hours last year. A Souls-like game. Elden Ring, though, however, like I got to the point where I just got so confused in the game. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what I was doing, what to build towards, etc. But I plan to actually get back, to this game. I start a new game, I start a new character, I start from fresh to get like a full perspective of it. But yeah, Elden Ring, and From Software games, if you guys are familiar, the Souls games, if you're not, used to them, they can be kind of difficult to get towards, right? So yeah, Elden Ring, definitely. Hitman 3, definitely Hitman 3. I'm not sure why I stopped playing Hitman 3, but Hitman 3 definitely, like I plan to get back into it. Hitman 3, right? So first off here, this cover is super dark, like I said before, but stealth based, various interactables and disguises. I guess I got to a moment like in the game where I was stuck, and I don't know, the actual stealth itself was kind of annoying for me. But if I replay it again and get back into it, hopefully I'll get like a brand new perspective on it. And yeah, so yeah, a PS5 game, Hitman 3. It also comes, this one is good because it comes with Hitman 1 and 2. So Hitman 1, which was for the PS4, and then 2. It's like, I believe it's like some sort of a remastered or some sort of a reimagining like of the series. But yeah, Hitman 3. Control. Now Control I stopped playing because the PS4 version of the game had really bad motion blur, and the game by default had a bad map. So the map wasn't that good. So the map is very disorienting. I had to get around. The map is, it's like a maze. But a Control PlayStation, it says PlayStation exclusive here, which is wrong. It's also for Xbox, right? And, PC. But a Control, right? I liked the combat. I like it reminds me a lot of Infamous. And that's what I really appreciate. Like when a game reminds me of something that I really love. But I kind of stopped playing it, and for some reason I put it down. I went to other games. I guess some of the enemies were very fun to fight. The enemies were fun to fight. You had various variations like of the enemies, of the soldiers, right? Slash souls or whatever, or the demons that are possessing people. But yeah, a telekinesis, which is very fun to use. But yeah, overall, I don't know. This motion blur was very hard to get through. I gotta play the PS5 version, and the map. The map was a struggle to get into, and as well as some of the puzzles. There are puzzles in the game that require, so it's like you gotta pick up documents and intel in order to understand puzzles better, right? So certain puzzles are required that. So yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm not sure I'll play this a long time ago, but Dragon Age Inquisition, which I believe I did beat it once many years ago. I don't know why I never actually went back to this one. Same thing too, made by BioWare with Mass Effect Andromeda. I guess at some point, right, 5 years ago, I guess I was kind of a fatigue of all the RPGs and all that. But Dragon Age Inquisition, I definitely wanna get back into this one, right? And keep in mind, I won't. Not all these games I will get back into due to a time and all that, but Dragon Age Inquisition, definitely. I remember the rifts. You have to close the rifts. The builds, the rogue. There was a warrior. There was a brute, and there was what's the other one called again? One that specializes in projectiles. But yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition, and I remember the dialogue. Like when I played it last, I remember the dialogue was very good. The dialogue and the voice acting was very good as well. And that's an early PS4 games, early PS4 Xbox One title. The Bourne Conspiracy, so these two games, Bourne Conspiracy, Twisted Metal, they're Conspiracy, Twisted Metal. I don't know, for some reason I stopped playing them. I don't know why. But I remember Twisted Metal, I just had problems with the controls. I wasn't used to a Twisted Metal, right? Controls. This was the first one I played. Then there was the PSP one. So I guess I put it down. I went to something else. Bourne Conspiracy. I'm not sure what happened, but I plan to get back into this one definitely. It reminds me like that a James Bond game that I was talking about a couple of days ago. It reminds me a lot of that, and it also has Splinter Cell a Conviction's art style, which is kind of weird. It has the art style of that, like a similar art style. Splinter Cell Conviction, the one that came out 2008 or 07. But yeah, Bourne Conspiracy, Twisted Metal, definitely. And Twisted Metal, right? If you guys know what Twisted Metal, like, it has that badass soundtrack, you know, heavy metal soundtrack, like, in the background, right? Ninja Gaiden 2. I got to a boss in the game and I struggled. Like, the second boss in the game, the one where it was the ninja, the super ninja guy or whatever. I struggled. I couldn't get past the boss. Then I put the game down. So, but I'm gonna get back to this one. This one I'm gonna get back to very soon, because I believe I can. I got so close to being the boss so many times, but he always killed me. This one you gotta, with most games, like, right, like with health items, you gotta stack up like on health items a lot, right? Because you will die. You will have to build up towards like a boss, and you will die. I always heard 2 was hard. And what was the other one? Sigma, or was it Prime? Ninja Gaiden Prime or whatever. But Ninja Gaiden 2, definitely, I like it. I played 3. I finished 3. Like, I know 3, but I never played 1 and 2. So I guess I'm going backwards into the series. And if I can find 1, like for a good price, definitely gonna pick it up. But Ninja Gaiden 2, I struggled on that one boss, and yeah, I went to something else. Dante's Inferno, although I'm not sure what happened here, but I definitely plan to get back to it. Dante's Inferno plays, if you know the older style of God of War game, so the Greek and mythology God of War, the zoomed out camera, the hack and slash, right? The violence, the a badass takedowns, finishers. This game is basically that. It's basically that. So the same guys who made Dead Space also made this. The same studio made Dead Space 1, also made this. Now, I don't know why I put it down. I can't remember why. Definitely, I plan to get back into it, because again, it reminds me a lot of those older God of War games. And I thought it was like the sort of God of War clone. Obviously, so this came out. This would have been released, I believe it was right before God of War 3, or right after, during God of War 3, right after it. So it plays more similar to those older ones, the God of War 1s and 2s, Ghost of Spartas, and etc. But yeah, Dante's Inferno. Last one is Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Spyro, I plan to get back into this one. It's a 3-game-in-1 bonus. You know, those are always the best deals, but as well as a remake. I never played at the original Spyro, so I don't have that context. But Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I finished 1. I was playing 2, but I never finished 2. Then I played 3. I never finished 3, and yeah. So yeah, 2 and 3 I plan to finish. This might sound weird, but I guess sometimes there's too much fetch questing. There was too much fetch questing. Go here, fetch this, right? Go here, fetch how much of this. And yeah, so on. But overall, though, you know, it's very basic gameplay. It's very basic gameplay. It is fun, and yeah. But just the fetch questing. I guess the fetch questing is why I put it down, and yeah, the excess of fetch questing. But I'm gonna get back into this one, and this one is no Elden Ring. You know, Spyro is no Elden Ring, like where it's hard, or it's no, you know, a Ninja Gaiden 2. It's a very easy game to get into. But yeah, definitely. So games I plan to get back into. Like and subscribe. Thank you.